Imagine trying to go to the beach. Tell guys, okay, yeah, I got a big boat. Some guy now calls and was like, nah, man, can I see like other boats? Because he can carry some babes like that. I said, no problem. I sent him picture of the yacht cruise. She want a yacht you define out there. Luxury cruise boat for you and your buddies. I sent him the picture. And just underneath the picture, I put in the price. All of a sudden, he didn't care about what the bodies wanted to give.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of your favorite podcast, Menisms. My name is Murewa Ogunkoya.
I'm Mr. Malkemonsu.
And welcome back again, guys. What's up, guys? How you doing? How you feeling this week?
Well, it's a good week for me, man.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah? Tell
Booked
me
a
about
new
it.
gig now, you know.
Ooh,
So you're gonna see your
money.
boy on the screen real soon again.
Ooh, nice. So, new project.
Yeah, new project.
I'm
new
guessing
project.
you can't tell us what this is about yet.
Hell
Also. All right, cool. So,
What if they gonna do and they don't gonna put me?
don't kill me, please. Well, yeah, Isioma has another movie or series
Yeah,
coming out.
it's
I
a
guess
series, a
I
series.
guess
Coming
we're
soon,
about to
coming soon,
find
coming
out.
soon.
Do you know when this is coming out?
Nah.
Okay, so I guess just hold on tight to your seats. You get details later on. Yeah, you're gonna say something.
Yeah, I was gonna say my heart is aching.
Why?
My heart hurts
What happened?
because I'm gonna drop straight into it, man. Because basically, I should speed the tour.
Oh yeah,
The African
this
tour.
last couple of days.
I can't lie. Me and my guys had this conversation and we're like, I beg me, this guy, like he should not come to Niger. Like I don't know. Every part of me just had that feeling that like it will cast. They'll show the mediocrity of like the whole thing. Like, please don't just come here. Just keep doing other African countries. Don't come here. But actually, that stuff was sad, man.
You know what's crazy about this is that I'm so sure that his entire session in Nigeria showed how we forcefully curate our content so it doesn't look
Bro, do you
different
understand
or
that,
messy.
like, okay, before I even just compare it to what I saw in Benin Republic.
But Benin was. See, let me tell you. You know. One thing I feel like
You know when they say
Nigerians
shame, wear me pants.
see,
Wear me pants, boxers.
guy, is crazy. You know, one thing I believe that Nigerians think they have but don't is hospitality. Like we think we're hospitable people. We think that we have that welcoming energy or we're warm. We're not. We're only warm because we believe that the person get opportunity to get money. And,
Like
you know,
I think the part that won't pay
It's
me
crazy.
the most there is after that some people are not like, shout out to these people for curating speeds movements. In my head, I'm like, what did you guys curate for the movement?
There was nothing
First of all,
curated in that.
he didn't surprise you with the coming.
So you
He
knew it was
said, yo, you
pre-planned.
guys, I'm coming to Africa. He
Yep.
didn't come here first. This was not his first stop. You had seen, you had like,
Case studies.
look at what happened here. Okay, you had some case studies.
Yep.
Then this so-called big person like this, that's on this global scale, is now falling in. You didn't even see Minister of Tourism or anything. You guys didn't take him to any single museum. We thought the new museum where they say they don't open. You didn't go to museum center. Do you understand? Like things that you when they say the world is watching, what do you want to show the world?
Did he do Ilashe at any point?
First of all, Ilashe is even long, bro.
Or even any
Do you
kind
know why
of
Ilashe
beach?
is long? Because Ilashe, you have to get boat.
But that's the thing.
It might be long. Let's just say
I would argue
this guy
that.
stayed 24 hours now. That's to show you. Did you see him doing this stuff? Did you see when he was doing this?
Yeah, I saw it now.
He said, "Hey, got me feeling like George Floyd."
Didn't
man.
you see that?
can't breathe.
Didn't you see that Lagos State had to defend itself by saying, "Oh, Lagos is not smelling. Lagos."
They
is
will
not-"
always say that's the thing that always pains me the most, man. Bro, Lagos always say it's not smelling. It is smelling. It's
You know.
why are we lying to ourselves?
Yeah, exactly. You know one thing that is
Why?
typical to the average Nigerian, even Lagosian, is we live in this very delusional bubble where if you tell the fellow Lagosian Lagos is smelling, they say, "No, which kind of Lagos? Lagos is not smelling." I'm like, wait, but you and I both know that
Coming
we
down
can
from
smell the
Terminal
air
Bridge, you
here.
know that I don't know if it's Vision Scope I used to be before. There's one place that I used to do like put dirt.
Yeah, okay, yes.
That place has been there since I think 2 governors ago. I think it was when Ambode was in government.
Are you talking heading towards the mainland?
when you're
or-
coming into the island.
Okay,
on
on
your
your
right.
right.
Yeah. You know
that was the former Loma building.
Yeah,
Deloitte,
the
I
former
think,
Loma
bought it at
building.
some
That
point,
place has been there like that since when was it? Since Ambode left
Yeah, so it's like-
governorship.
yeah,
so
so
that's
like
how many years now?
well over a decade.
Just a building there, just filled with rubbish.
I don't even know where we can put ourselves in this.
That guy was so
current-
bad, man. It was
it's
really
so
bad,
bad.
man.
It's so bad.
Then
Every-
guess what? Guess what? Again, it just goes to show that all of us we too they beg. God.
You saw the strongest man in Nigeria.
Free that strongest man
Asking
out of
for
everybody safe. He
$10,000.
even managed to give people some content with the speed safe. But he just had to spoil it by begging.
$10,000. As in,
He had great content. Everything was, I was like, man, at least the guy don't see something exciting.
because I actually didn't mind his content, right?
No,
I
it's
love
cool
the fact that
because
that
if
was
notice
what
that
he was.
character. Speed likes all this, like, you guys do something to excite him.
Yes,
or whatever. Then
yes.
after everything, he just started begging.
Like the Speed gently asked him, "What do you think I can do to help you?" He said, "If you want to help me now, you give me $10,000. You open your mouth, wow."
$10,000.
Anyways, I think it's a wake up call because we as not just Lagosians but Nigerians generally need to do better. And this still comes back to Lagos being the focal point for tourism because again, the most popular Nigerian international airport is here in Lagos, right? Yes, there's the other one in Abuja as well, but people would always first come to Lagos before they go anywhere else. How do we at no point not see that we have a lot of work to do, knowing that everybody's first impression of Nigeria is Lagos?
Guys, it's very sad, man. Then they'll just be fighting and lying to themselves and trying to, like,
It's sad. But to me, we had the opportunity to make it
man,
happen.
I think,
but yeah.
first of all, like, we need to stop this begging culture, man. And I think the way to stop it is nobody should, as far as I'm concerned, nobody should show love again. Guys, it sounds funny, but like nobody should show love again.
But
that,
do you know
that show love culture, that's what's just spoiled.
But
Every small thing, person just, hey, bro, show love today. I tell you, say, before I reach here,
yes,
on the way, I picked up a boat or whatever, tire popped on 10 million bridge. Oh, I stopped, managed to see vulcanizer. The guy's fixing it. One guy just come near me, don't know my plight, don't know what I've been through this morning. Hey, boss, my 2-1 day up. Oh. Nigga, it's not even up there.
It's not even 12 p.m.
Show love. It's
not even 12
See,
p.m.
We should stop showing love. Everybody, don't show love to me. I don't show love to anybody. Nobody show love again. It's too much, bro. The begging is too much, man.
Too much.
Every single person you saw on that guy's stream was saying, I beg. Bro, he has been to so many other countries. I'm not saying that some people don't beg, go. Don't get it twisted.
It happens around the world.
It can't be every single person now.
You know.
So they even beg and may buy clothes for Zlatan shop.
Do you know that? I'm sure you saw the guy that was also barking. He was barking.
No. See, me, when I see people bark at Speed, I won't lie to you. That's his thing. That's he himself.
No. This guy that was barking was
at the glass.
begging.
Yes, he was trying to gain attention. But that one, he didn't beg in my own concern.
Fair enough.
It looks embarrassing. Yes, to everybody say, but man,
no, I didn't even mind
at
the
the point,
embarrassment.
man, that's what the guy does. So the barking thing is not okay. Let's just calm down and now talk about the the number one interviewer in Africa.
Oh my god.
Yeah, man, bro. Man. I wish he did not come to Nigeria.
I'm usually not disappointed whenever I see ski makers do this because I'm like, okay, this is what I expected. But I had some expectations for Ogungu's interview. Again because to some extent he has kind of shown that he can word his interviews in a way that it to be entertaining.
I'm sorry. Nah, I didn't expect anything, to be honest. I'm just going to be honest.
I was disappointed.
Bro, all his interviews are with girls
that's
jump 360.
Yes,
how much,
real education.
So the guy pay you in a month.
What is BSc? What is MSc?
Say damn, say scary. Ooh.
That's crazy, baby.
Lagata. Bro.
Anyways, we're not here to promote.
No, it's not really promote. They talk my mind, man. It's not a matter of promotion. It's look at the nonsense they did now, bro.
Yeah,
now, how can you tell me?
It's horrible,
bro. There are just 3 questions you can just ask. How's your tour in Africa been going? This is me off the top right now.
What more plans do you have?
What place have you had the most fun since you visited? That's just 3 off the top, and I'm not an interviewer.
Oh, and then lastly, do you think you come back to Nigeria? Hard,
bro. There's not.
Hard. Anyways. Hey,
you look strong and healthy, bro.
At 21 years old. But you know what? It's fine. I've also on the side note seen that he has even switched up his content now. That is, he has gone to the ghetto now to be. But anyways, that's beside the point. That's not why we're here. Again, I think as Nigerians we need to do better. There's a lot of work we need to do. There's a lot of work. We cannot claim the false luxury life that we claim to have while still sitting side by side with this sort of mess this country. But again, in fact, that is even part of what we'll end up discussing today, but we'll get there. One other thing that I noticed this last week is also just again, and I think when we started this podcast this year, I had mentioned earlier that you guys are going to be seeing a lot of not activism, but just taking back our country. And I think it has to start from the little movements. And the little movements is us. Because explain to me how everything is going on in the world right now. Everything is going on in the world right now. But Nigerians believe the priority is Seun Kuti better than Wizkid? Or which of them, is better than Fela? Which of them reaches that? I'm like, you guys cannot possibly be taking this as your top priority and everybody's fighting each other. And I'm like, do you understand that we're at the bottom of the food chain when it comes to the global scheme of things and how everybody is just moving ahead?
Make sure say we did that chain. Ha, no go lie you.
We have a lot of work to do, and we're also very open to suggestions on how people believe that we can navigate, the podcast, what we can actually do as a platform that we have to just get people more aware that, we just need to do more for this country. If we really claim to love the country, we need to do more. I think so, And this aspect also is something we're going to touch on in today's topic because social media is a whole mess, but we'll get to it. Before we get to it, we have a question actually from one of our fans, and I think we'll just quickly read on that. Actually, no. Before that, we have a game to play, and
this game's
I think we're going to start with that and then go to the dilemma for today. So, today's game is a pretty interesting one. We are going to have to, I am going to have to make Isioma guess the words I'm trying for him to guess. And the game's rules are, I only have 10 words to guess through, or 15. And if I exhaust the words before he's able to get the word, then I lose. But if I'm able to get him to get the word, I think I can get it in less than 5 words. Each of the words, I'm going to get them in less than 5 words. Let's see. So the first word is, okay, so I'm going to go with my first to try and describe what this word means. My first word is pandemic.
Coronavirus.
Alternative.
Hey.
Okay. Third word, acronym.
Tyler Perry.
Okay.
Sorry, that's acrimony.
Exactly. Yeah. So third word is acronym.
Sure. Acronym, pandemic, and alternate.
Yes, alternative acronym. But acronym is so acronym.
Nah, man, I need that now.
Your abbreviation.
COVID.
There we go.
I know.
Right, so that's less than 5 words. Like I said, guys, we have it in the back. All right, the second word, nail.
Hammer.
Good to go. These are too easy, by the way, guys. Back of house, this is too easy. All right. Third word is caterpillar.
Timberland. Butterfly.
There we go.
Come on, man. Locked in.
All right. This one is way, way too easy. Landmark.
Beach.
It's too easy, guys. It's way too easy. Okay, so this word is I wonder what word I should use first. Eve.
Adam.
Serpent.
Snake.
No.
Apple.
There we go.
Apple. Come on.
All right. And the last one really. The last one is jollof.
Beans.
Exactly, because at this point,
beans. Are you even joking?
This is way too easy.
Rice now, come on.
It's way too easy. You guys should have made this more challenging.
Rice.
But you know what we're going to do in the next episode? We're going to give much harder words, and then Isioma is going to have to explain or describe, and then I'll guess, and then we'll see if we're able to get that on. All right. So today we have a dilemma. It's our first dilemma this year, actually. So,
Ooh, someone wrote in.
thank you for that. Let's just go right into it. It says, can you date a girl that wants to remain celibate until marriage? Note that she has all the qualities you like in a lady, but comes with that one condition. Okay. The second one is, that's the second question they asked in the conversation is, why do men get jealous even when they trust a lady? Okay. And the last question is, does a guy care about modesty in dressing for girls? So it says, those are the few questions I can remember. Okay, so we'll go with the first one, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the first one says, can you date a girl that wants to remain celibate until marriage? You know, she has all the qualities except that condition, which is staying celibate till marriage. I'll let you go first.
Personally, me, no.
What's your reason? Do you have a reason for that?
Because how will I say it? I'm looking for the right way to because we kind of need to know if we're sexually compatible.
I agree with you. I mean, that was going to be my point.
Because if wait until marriage, then it's now not that can sour or spoil the going forward. That's how I just feel.
Yeah.
So me personally, no.
Yeah. So I'm also of the opinion that the myth of waiting to marriage, honestly, is you're putting your possible sexual compatibility and satisfaction at the gamble of 50-50. Literally, it's literally 50-50. Like, you either like it or you don't. And people always say, oh yeah, you can teach the person as you go. You see, teaching someone means that they now know what you like, but they have to pretend to like what you like because they are now in the position to, they don't like it, then there's a problem for the marriage. They do like it, it's a problem for them because inside them, they know that it's not really their thing. But you've shown that that's what they like. It's just like getting married to somebody who likes BDSM, right? But you don't know about that until you guys get married.
And just wake up one morning,
and now now she's even telling you, oh, sorry, but except she handcuffs you, she can't get any satisfaction. How do you move on from that? You see, in that position, you have to like what she likes for the marriage to move on. But that's not compatibility. So in my opinion, I personally wouldn't. Again, some people do. This is not for us to say do it the way we do it.
It's personal.
But yeah, if you are someone who likes that, hey, sure. But Jim and I do not think, waiting to marriage is, you can have all the qualities in the world. But if you're going to be celibate, then cool. Yeah, that's your decision. I respect it, but I can't. Yeah. Second one is, why do men get jealous even when they trust a lady? Trauma.
And I think our protective nature.
Yeah. And that protective nature is from trauma. So
and you don't just seeing anybody.
Yeah.
Stuff,
so I think. Wait, let me see.
Not seeing people as stuff. I'm just being like in general.
Yeah. So I think.
Just put out there,
So I think we should, let's see if we can break it down a little more. So jealousy with a woman that you already trust. The question is, how did the person show trust to me? If trust is I haven't just caught her with anything, and that's the trust, then a part of the man's mind is still thinking, this one is just good at pretending. This one is just good at pretending. Because again, in the lifetime of a man, you would meet people who seem good but actually aren't. So when you meet somebody who, on the forefront of things, she seems, well behaved, trustworthy, all those things, there's still your previous experiences, which is you remember that this is how that last girl moved as well. She used to go to church every time. She was always this. She's always very good. You never catch her anything. But like 1 year down the line, you got to see that there's a secret second life that she has, that you can. So just stuff like that is, I think, what also adds to the doubt that some men can have, even though they trust, the immediate person that they're with. There's past experiences that's kind of like, making you still like one leg in, one leg out. And I think
sometimes you don't just trust the environment too.
Exactly.
For example, is like, I kind of trust you, but where you're going, nah.
Yep. Or even where you've been, and that kind of.
Where you've been, like, where you heading to? Because what makes me jealous is, okay, you will say you went girls' night out, something like that. I'm not jealous of that setting I saw. It might just be environment too.
Yeah,
so,
fair enough.
Yeah,
fair enough. All right, and the last one is: does a guy care about modesty in dressing for girls?
Yes and no, because
actually,
I think when it comes to your girl, to an extent, yes. There's some places you don't want, or there's some kind of outfit you don't want your girl to like wear, or you don't think you can see her wearing this outside of you. But then again, when you now see people wearing those outfits,
And
you're
you get
now
attracted to them.
getting attracted.
It's the irony. No.
So it's like,
so
man.
you know what
it's
I think.
I don't know what the word is, man.
You know what I think about that? I think so I think that your environment or wherever that lack of modesty is happening also plays a part. In a place like Nigeria now, there's a way that a man feels like his fellow men and women perceive him when his woman is dressed a certain way. Makes you feel like there's no control because they can see that they project themselves that if it was me, I would have never let my babe come out like that. So because we've grown up in a society like that, you're also unconsciously wanting to make sure she's modest enough so that you don't become the butt of jokes, right? Even though you know that, she's not, you actually like the way she looks, it's sexy, but the environment that she's in, people are either going to look at her like she's available still, you get, that is, this is my man, but yeah, I'm ready to swing whatever way, or, she's still looking for male validation and male attention from the way she's dressed. That's how society has made us see things. So when you now think about the fact that that might be the message she's passing across, you're like, hey, don't wear that. Not because she doesn't look sexy or you think she's revealing too much, but that the language that gives, the message that sends from the environment and the society you live in is completely not what you're trying to bring into your relationship. Which is why sometimes, even during the dating stage, you get to see how this person moves and how they dress. If you're like, this one, they always want to dress skimpy.
Yeah.
You're like, you know what, that's your thing, but I can't date someone like you.
Yeah, because sometimes the way some people feel is once in a while skimpy, not every time.
Not every time.
Because when you go out and you see, like I said, sometimes you just be attractive to you.
Of course,
like,
it will be. I mean, you're single. This is your.
But part of you be like, man, my babe can never be my baby.
Can this be? There you go. Do you understand?
Because you're like your baby in the fact that because she's outside though. But if you guys were inside the house, hey, bam,
it looks good. There you go. And that's because you know that as she's signaling to you, she's signaling to so many
everybody's catching that signal.
So exactly. So the way you're attracted,
I don't want y'all to be collecting signals. It's too much signals for you know what I'm saying.
There's a way your babe can be attractive, or that you just know this is objective. Like anybody that sees her, they will know she's attractive. This is not about what she's wearing. You can just see this is a fine babe. But where you know that, it's because titties are out, the dress is short, stuff like that.
See through.
Exactly. So you just know that, yes, as a single guy, I'm attracted to this, but that's how like 20 other single of us are also attracted to. Again, because it looks like it's for us, so to say, right, in quotes. But anyways, yeah, I think modesty is definitely something that I would care about to some extent. Like, so your answer was very apt, a yes and a no. There's no like strict rule, like I don't want to ever. No. There's some days even like, we're trying to get frisky, go to a night out in the club. Hey, give them a little something.
I'll be like, I'll dare this night.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, give them a little something. Exactly.
Some other nights I'm like, I beg you.
This one's too much for this night. I beg.
I beg.
But yeah, so I hope we've been able to answer that question, and we look forward to you guys sending us more questions, dilemmas, experiences, and then we'll try our best to give our takes on whatever we believe, or however we believe we see those situations. But on to today's topic. Today, we're going to be talking about something pretty interesting, and I think it's also pretty deep. And we're talking a lot about social media influence and how it's really just shaped navigating adulthood as a man in this world we live in generally, and even how it shapes the young men growing up. So I think we can start with, talking about what are the things that you think you've noticed in how men do things now compared to how we were raised for men to do things. Let me see if I can give you an example. So
about to say,
so it kind of like so it kind of like just throws in there. Okay, so you see how we have a perception of how work used to be in our time, right? There was never like yes, you could see that both your parents were working, right? Your mom's doing something, your dad's doing something in the event that you had both parents. Not that there were no households where the mom would just be home and the dad is working. But in our generation, that was what was more popular. Both parents are working, right? So in people who grew up in that household, you grew up understanding that both genders are working. If you grew up in a house where you had your sisters, it's not like sisters are chilling while the guy is the one going out to hustle. Everybody's doing everything to make money, right? And growing up in that environment made you understand that, okay, it's an equal footing. This job I'm applying for, I'm seeing two other girls applying for as well. We're all equal for this role. And so we're all striving for this job because we're all trying to make that money, to buy that car, to live in that house. So it's an equal thing, right? Now, fast forward to today, there's now this pressure that makes it seem like we the men should be the only ones sweating the workouts because we need to be the ones that need to be spending the money. Now, not that women don't spend money, not that they don't make money or that they don't deserve to make money or that they don't intend to work hard, but the perception that a woman generally even aspires for the I just want to be Odogu's wife already puts us in the place where we're talking about, right? Because it's not as if our mothers didn't also want a soft life, so to say. But they understood that the reality of where we live and just how life works now is everybody has to put their hands on deck. So my own take on one of the differences is that we grew up seeing things as, okay, everybody just works equally. Of course, as a man, you take your responsibilities and you provide what you need to provide. Wherever you need support, your wife can come for you or your girlfriend can come for whoever it is. And there's just a balance, right? Now, it just seems like there's just so much pressure on the man to unrealistically succeed. How did we get there? Before, there was a trajectory process. You could look at someone's age and already expect that, of course, you're still heading somewhere. We know that by now you shouldn't own this certain kind of car. If you're a celebrity and stuff, yeah, those are different experiences, right? We're talking about like the average person. Why are you expecting the average guy to be able to foot his own house rent and your own house rent? You get what I'm trying to say? Those are suddenly become like the dating standards, the just general society, and these things were only because social media boomed. Before, do you even remember any of your older cousins talking about they'll pay their rent, pay their girlfriend's rent? It wasn't something that happened often. There were people who might flex with it, right? But it wasn't something that happened often. And I think social media has polluted mindsets in a way that it has become so normal now that even we get affected by it. Now you find yourself striving so that, because you know that, okay, I want to see this girl now, but for me to even text her, she already tell me buy dress for dinner. That's us getting drawn into what social media is creating. So, I mean, what do you think about just the whole, or even like experiences with social media that you think, man, how did we get here?
I think when it comes to social media, I think I feel like I don't even think we're meant to see this much information at once. I don't think so. I think we're meant to be processing information little by little. That's why we're reading books that time and that thing. But like this,
and there may be small internet.
Maybe small internet you get, but this when you wake up in the morning, you've already gone through like 16 or 42 different reels. I don't think we're meant to be
of different genres too.
Of different genres. I don't think we're meant to be taking information that much. Personally, that's just
I hear that.
Because, like you said, another person I blame again are the motivational speakers. Because you just start, someone just take the screen dark and start telling you that at the age of 21 you should be having a Lexus, a Rolls Royce Phantom. Like, bro, calm down. No, that was not how it was actually done. You get what I'm trying to say? So like, that's the influx of too much information. I feel that's what is affecting, or that's where I see the change in how it was back then and how it was now. Like, for example, before, first of all, we could only phone call.
Yeah.
It was only a phone
and
call.
even phone call then
Even
was
a phone call,
yeah.
Not everybody had a mobile phone that time.
Bro, do you
like
forget
you said, that time
you
it
go to
was
business
landline.
center.
Forget business center. It's landline in the house. If you are lucky enough, okay, use landline in the house. You call. Hello, hi, good evening. My name is Choma. Yes, I want to speak to this person. You get that kind of thing.
Yeah.
They wait. Okay, the person is coming on the phone. You see, when you don't talk too much, you see, what is he doing on the phone? You get that kind of thing where everything was regulated to an extent that time. But now, man, bro, you just wake up with the money. That time when you want to talk to somebody, remember MTN midnight calls now. We wait, you plan it, you
plan
strategize.
it. You be like, no, we'll text a little bit.
Night as you're talking, you just be like, boo, 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 but nobody cared. You just have to speak your flows. You get that kind of thing. That's what we went through that time. But now, this guy's just going to wake up, open his phone, slide through. As he just wakes up in the morning, he has seen 3 bad bitches. Scroll, just back. Then next thing is he has entered DM and he has said nonsense. At random. Because come think about it, bro. I think our grandfathers, they probably saw like in their lifetime.
Maybe like 5.
Probably like, if you want to even give themselves 8 bodies.
Yeah, that's even those that travel. Like,
that's even the people that moved around. 8 bodies in their whole lifetime. But you just wake up in the morning, before you even do anything, you've seen 15. We were not meant to. I don't think that was meant to happen.
And not just that. It's 15 that are reachable.
Bro, I said a DM away, slide away. And that makes people quite desensitized to it. And like you said, there was one thing you said before, how people don't even look at the way age This thing again where
Yes.
you say one girl is what 21 and in her DM there's 52, there's 67,
There's
there's
40,
45, there's 30. Do you realize that different people
There's
is
even
that one
16.
person? There's now still a mate self there. There's even younger. Do you know what I'm trying to say? In that one
There's
person's
younger.
DM,
There's younger.
reaching out like, bruh. So I feel like that's too much access and easy access. That's the negative. Oh. He has his
Oh, yeah,
he has
yeah,
his
yeah. It
positives,
has its
but
positives
that's
for
not really
sure.
what I'm trying to talk about
For
right
sure,
now. I'm
for
just
sure.
talking about the way the thing has affected us in
Yeah.
that way. Because if you're talking of positives, yes, easy access, easy reach. Like now, I can just do something and I've gotten access to this so-called person because I just added the person and tweeted and the person saw what yeah, cool. But I'm just saying in the negative vibes
Yeah.
of like how, for example, now, like you said, when you what's the word I'm looking for? Oh, man, I just skipped.
Sorry.
I just skipped.
Yeah, but it's fine. Okay, I'll come back and then hopefully you can
Yeah,
recall.
yeah.
So, I was going to touch on the aspect of social media even regarding identity. Because honestly, I miss social media circa 2014, 2013. You know, then Instagram was just a photo app. Just go, whatever damn picture you take, you post it. You do your thing. It was just,
Life was good.
it was what Facebook was, but just pictures, right? Nobody really cared what the captions were. Nobody really cared.
Like it wasn't so much about likes and numbers and all
It
that.
was never about
it was
that.
literally post your picture, smile, someone's going to say something,
And you comment back, and that's
comment
it.
back, boom, that was it.
And, you know, I look back now and I'm thinking to myself that version of myself and social media allowed me just be myself, right? Let me give you one example. Contrary to what people think, I actually like making comedy content, right? I actually find that I'm somewhat a funny person, but I don't really come off as that. I come off as too serious to this. And it's a put together version of me that I'll say even a part of social media has kind of, you know, influenced. You know, when you have, when you're too careful to not be on the bad side of everybody because everybody is still the source of your success, so to say. You know, for example, like I'll use our podcast as an example now. You can be expressive too, but in the event where you're too expressive and it becomes cancelled, then this is our source of income. It's gone, right? So, so I'm now in this cage where, yes, I'm enjoying social media, but without my identity, I'm not able to. And that's even why I stopped posting so much, because every picture you look at, you've already been those comments before you even get the comments. As soon as you take the picture, you're like, they could talk about this Lego. This one where I know bad my hair, somebody will bring it up. Bro. You know, now that I'm looking at this picture, this color looks a little faded. You're not call your guy, you're not like, sorry, guy, look at this. What do you think? Do you think this picture? Whereas at that point, when you took the picture, you liked it. It was good to go. That moment is your real personality. The after effects of social media is the part where you now start thinking about these other voices in your head that never existed before. Even down to, bro, we're going far. Education. Hey, remote work. You see, I keep telling people this, not everybody is going to do remote jobs. Some people will just, your destiny is just office 9 to 5. There's nothing wrong with that. But remote jobs are so popular now that when people are looking for work, they tell you, if it's not remote, I don't want to. You've already cut off some of your opportunity by following a trend that you don't even. People who started it because there was a real reason. There was some sort of, precedence to why they chose to work from home. And now social media has made that somewhat the norm. Everybody is now trying to do TikTok, bro. Let's not talk about Nigerian TikTok. You see, Nigerian TikTok, and actually I would also blame social media for the begging culture, which is what we discussed earlier on. If you see the amount of please help me, because people know that sympathy sells. People know that a sad story sells. You hear somebody say that, please help me, me and my children are not something. Meanwhile, you don't have a child, you're on your own, you're living soft, you just want extra money from people who are, gullible. But, go ahead, please.
So, piggybacking off what you said earlier, that thing about posting on social media.
Yeah.
I swear, man, like before, when I used to just set my camera and just yarn whatever that came to mind. When I say I was very unfiltered, whatever. But then, I realized, there's some things you can't be saying because of being politically correct and you don't want to get cancelled. Cool. That already killed. Let's say this is the level of
It's your madness.
ginger I had to be doing my thing.
Yeah.
Okay. You can't tell you have to make sure you think of what you say. This kind of thing. Okay, that already like killed this. I can't even just be okay, cool, no problem. Then like you said again, packaging. It's not like you post something. Does it have to be, oh man, let's say I wear that shirt 2 posts ago. Like, bro, so it's your shirt.
Or is my button too open? Or is it not
no,
open
man,
enough?
give them banderas today. As I was saying, like you want to post something, you start overthinking about the post. Sometimes I'll do a post, then I have a post that's pending that I've not posted since. Why I've overthought about it so much that it has died in me to even post it. Like I don't care again. So do I do my thing now? Is once like if someone creates an idea or whatever and we shoot something, I'm posting it immediately.
Whatever happens there.
Once it has left, it has gone. It has gone. It is what it is. But like, cause that thing you said, man, is really true, man.
You know,
it really affect. Go and check my previous post before I used to do like every week. But now, man, if it doesn't have to do with something that I'm doing right now, I'm not trying to promote something. Just posting regular is not as fun anymore because, like you said, now it's all about numbers. It's all about likes. It's all about this. It's all about that.
Yep.
Some have the maddest posts in the world, but because
it doesn't fall in line with today's level of lifestyle content.
Bro, come on, man.
You know this thing we just talked about now is opening so many doors, and there's so many layers to this because one of the reasons why we as men also struggle, especially for those who like to experiment, because not everybody is a social media person, but for those who, like I'll say you and I now, you could tell that right from the beginning of what social media was. You like to experience, just post a picture or two out there and all that, and I feel like we've gotten to a stage now where even the kind of outfits you wear, you worry about posting them. You know why? Because that outfit dictates your current financial status according to them. Yeah. So now you're in a place where, like you said, you don't wear that shirt 2 weeks ago.
Damn.
Like this guy don't the repeat shirt.
This guy don't the repeat shirt. Don't be the shirt where you wear go this other event.
Yes. You're not like, I think say you get money.
But what did you tell me this morning about that post? That you said, that's that Nepo song.
Yeah, good.
I don't know the jam.
The Nepo piano.
Nepo piano.
How far where you want to go, baby?
Jam by the way. But
now, see, that song, I understand that it's cruise, but we don't know what we're brewing. I watched the video, and on this video, the person was using the same sound. So everybody who's used that sound, they use the sound to kind of like do soft flexing.
Vibes, chilling.
Raheem Okoya also did his own in his house. We get it. Now, I don't mind people who genuinely have that life. It's lifestyle content. Hey, I'm showing you my life. That's what it is. You now find that there are other people. There's one guy that posted, and that's the one that really caught my attention. Now, in this house, so it was posting like just a quick walk in of his house, You walk in, you get into the living room, pass through, get to like an ante room. From there, get to the kitchen. Then there's a back entrance to like a swimming pool area.
So you just called 4 places in this crib you're talking about.
You get?
So it's a maison.
So it's a big house.
It's a maison.
It's a big house. And I looked at this video and I said, oh, okay, this is, I guess it's just, it falls in line with the Nepo piano content. Just for me to open the comments. And someone said, did this one a Nepo baby? Where they pack Camry and Hyundai for your house. Let me tell you, in that moment, I hadn't felt as sad for this generation as I did. I could not believe, and that's now what brings me back to the main point, which is, I can have all the money in the world, not for anybody's, but for everything I need. That is, if they call me today, something I sport, I have the money, I fix it. If they call me today, we need to buy this, I'm buying it. But because I don't fit the societies or social, I'm not fitting into that social media's era of they push Benz, or he doesn't drive an Audi, he doesn't drive a BMW, and because of that now, and you see, that's also another reason why some people don't post their cars, even though your car is, or you want to do car content. It's not because you're trying to show off your car, but your car needs. You hear people go to borrow cars so they can.
But that's do you know that I think that happens a lot here, especially here in this country, because when I see content now, like. Excuse me. When I see content abroad, like especially like America or something,
it's not,
when it comes to their cars, guys, they have this car culture there whereby this person might have this Honda Civic, but that Honda Civic has been put in.
It's been tuned up. It's been this.
No. So nobody really. It's not that deep. But here,
nobody cares.
Oh my god!
In fact, the only time they care is when you're okay, and you are shooting shots at people. That's when they'll call out your kind of car, your kind of this, because they're trying to remind you that, hey, Get off your high horse. It's not like you're living soft as well either. But that's only because you were trying to call somebody else out for not living soft. But other than that, you're minding your business, you're driving your regular car. Nobody cares. But you see here, somebody who doesn't own a car, he has to wake up at 4:30 in the morning to get the earliest bus for him to get to work at 8 a.m.
That person
He's
that dropped
telling
that comment,
I'm sure he doesn't have a car.
it's not that you're sure. Me, I can bet anything
Because
right
people
now.
who do, they know, they understand.
That's 3 sure odds. I can bet that guy.
And you
has
see him,
zero
this
car.
person would struggle to get bus, you drive a keke or ride a keke just to get to work. They'll probably have to do 3.5 hours on the road because they don't have a car. They are calling somebody else for having not just cars, but a big ass house at the back of that. And you're there. So in my mind, I'm like, how did we get to this point where the level of delusion that social media has created has become so normal that people can now freely say these things out? Like, and you know what I say that is? I said this on one very random episode. I think it was the episode we had with Ibuka's mentality. And I said that social media actually creates this protective barrier. Because that guy knows that beyond the social media account, you can't see him, you can't meet him, you can't do that.
Now, shame they pack people these days.
Exactly.
They just talk nonsense. But you know,
Now,
police has invited you and everything. They need to arrest some more people.
They
More
do,
like that,
they
to
do.
be honest.
And that's why people
You need
started
to.
being more careful with how they call out the
Because,
regulator.
no, when you want to talk nonsense now, they just say allegedly.
Thank you very much.
Apparently, allegedly is not saving people again.
It's
so
not terrible again. So that's
allegedly be going on.
So that's to let you know that they are aware of the fakeness. Like that person commenting that is commenting it in the little delusion that social media gives him, which is you are now on the same level.
And some people are going to say, they're going to back me up.
There you go.
They're
Because
going to back
just
me up.
like me, there are other people who know that we're all on the same level. You're thinking about somebody's outfit, the person that's created something so nice, and you're telling them, this your shoes have no be red bottom. And you're just thinking, like, wait, I don't know. Like, explain to me, can you afford the red bottom, you that you're talking? And, it comes back to how the younger generation, that's the one I'm even most worried about.
Okay, for example, what you just said now. When I was in secondary school, there was this social period time where, guess what was raining that time? Ice, like blinks. Bro.
This was like circa 2003, 2004.
I don't know, was it that? I can't remember that era, Sha. But it was just Terror Squad era, TS chain.
Bro.
That was what was raining
G-Unit,
that time.
the G-Unit spinning chain.
Bro, where did all of us get these things from? From our barbers, man. Everybody's barber that time had the G-Unit spinners, everything.
Yep.
We all got it from there. We all knew that's where we were getting it from. That was just the vibes. Now, you're going to buy that same thing. Someone bring Diamond Tester on the road.
And you know why? It's because...
As a kid, though. Literally as a kid, right? One small boy will bring Diamond Tester to you. But no.
And you see this... And this is what let me tell you this thing I usually say to people that I talk to generally. I say that I don't think the Chinese who do the fake brands or the Abba brands really understand like the good service they're doing for Nigerians. Because for me, are you telling me that if my shades are not Ray-Ban, I'm not worthy of wearing sunglasses? Are you saying that if I'm not wearing Gucci, then I shouldn't just be wearing any kind of outfit at all? I like people who make the nameless, just all those nameless, good looking. This thing looks nice. I don't really care for the name. It looks good.
No, once it looks good, man, I'm wearing it. It's that simple.
Do you know that this also is a criteria for me to judge people that I'm able to relate with more? If I see somebody say they think it's nice and they are looking for brand name, I'm just like, yeah, you didn't think it's nice. You're waiting to.
You're looking for validation.
You're waiting to validate that this thing is nice. Like you looked at it, you liked it, but now because there's no popular brand name, you're like, yeah, I'm not sure of that. And that's where we are.
People that, okay, is it the brand name? They can easily get that. But in that same breath, I get this nice 2-piece. Bro, makes sense. I made it so one for me.
And you see, for those people, you can't blame that they grew up in the lifestyle. If you grew up in the lifestyle where you were already wearing name brands from young, hey, that's your thing. Our discussion here is about the delusion, the fake life, the weird standards that come from the constant navigation through social media.
Yes, now, like because you didn't grow up in that lifestyle. But now you're just faking the funk.
Because you believe that...
And the lifestyle cost, now you don't know.
Now you don't know. And look at... I'm sure you've seen even the recent trend. I was telling my friend the other day that even flying now, you buy anything less than business class, your body will be doing like this.
Who's that? Now business class, they die first, they play crash, you never get out.
And I'm just thinking to myself, and I'm saying that you've created this standard from where? We all of a sudden now we're ashamed to enter economy.
Yeah, man.
We're ashamed to enter economy.
Does not work well. The aesthetics don't go well with.
You hear some people say, yeah, you know what, the leg room. I'm like, how many times have you flown in your life?
Leg room, man.
When did you get leg room issues?
They tell me leg room. Sometimes you don't look at them. I'm like, leg room.
Okay. Like, okay, that's it. You just say okay, because I'm like, there's no way. And these are different aspects of life that shape the hardworking man into what he's working for. Because, okay, look at me. Let's say for 26 again. I'm 26 years old by the past. So navigating my adulthood at 26. Fellow 26-year-olds would look at life like this is what they should aspire towards. So imagine me, I'm working hard, but I'm saving my money because I want to buy a Benz so that people can say that I've bought a Benz. Not because I personally want it, but because that's what society will validate for me. Yeah, if I buy Camry instead, they look at me like, oh, so it's only Camry you could buy.
Now buy the Benz in the space of 2 years. Maintenance is going to kill you because...
So all my hard work, all my savings...
All the Camry tire you'd have been fixing, you're fixing Benz tire now. And you realize that, I'm not making Benz money actually, I'm making Camry money.
There you go. And there's nothing wrong with making Camry money, guys. There's nothing wrong. I need us...
Camry money takes you a long way.
You see, I need us as men to understand that there's absolutely nothing wrong with making enough money for everything you need to do. The problem is you creating the things you need to do based off of other people's things to do. People who you see flying private, and you see a lot of times Nigerians don't ask how or why.
So these people, it is a company that has sorted all that thing and they pay this since beginning of time. So that means they have air miles, everything, the whole discount on that PA.
Or it's even their work.
The company that owns the airline or their work has to make you just. Everybody just wants to feel among. You get.
You see this thing. I actually fell victim for it recently. Let's not even sound like we're.
No, once in a while, you collect them.
Back in the day, there was this girl I was talking to then, and one of the red flags for me was that she was traveling too much. You see, when you start that whole, you're putting different flags on your highlights. I'm just like, you know what? You're beautiful, you're gorgeous, but clearly there's a social media standard here.
If I know the work you do.
No, of course. I mean, you know the context I'm talking about. I'm talking about it in the, you're only giving me lifestyle.
It's just lifestyle.
And then whenever we talk, like I'm not hearing that this is your source of income. I'm not hearing that, now we have to get back to the grind. It's just every week, oh my God, I'm stressed. I need to travel. Stressed from what? From the existence of life. Again, you can be stressed by that, but those things can't work for me. They might work for somebody else, but they can't work for me because, again, I know that I'm drawing myself into a standard I didn't create. And now I have to live with you travel every 3 months. That was never my reality. But you see, someone like that now creating lifestyle content puts in the new standard that everybody feels they must travel at least twice a year. Traveling is not cheap. Why are we acting like traveling is cheap? Traveling is not cheap. It has never been cheap.
Be honest.
At no point in us growing up has traveling ever been so accessible.
Take all of us and go for summer. I remember the first time I heard how much he paid. This was back then when he said 4 million. I was doing like this. Do you know what 4 million was then? Do you know what 4 million was then? Say, man, this summer trip like this, all of you like this. I'm not doing again. No, 4 million just like that. I was like,
and you see, but you see,
when
things were still good.
When 750k could get you a nice whip,
of course.
A beautiful whip.
750k.
Do you understand what I mean? I'm talking of that time. Nah,
bro, in 2015, I had a round trip ticket from the UK to Nigeria and back for 220k. British Airways. No. British Airways direct flights.
But it's not 40k.
There's no.
Going to Ghana was not like 40k.
Of course.
Abuja,
Lagos to Abuja was 15,000 naira.
So like
15k. Man. So, but now my point now is that you doing that then was a standard you created for yourself. Mm-hmm. You choosing to travel was because, okay, yeah, you've made more money. You're like, okay, no, let me travel. Not because people had pressured you or you saw it on. Now you see it from strangers, people you don't know, you've never encountered before. You just say, I like this person's content too. But you liking that content is you liking what you were hoping to aspire to. Now not knowing that you are now being drawn into a new standard, which means that as you're working, you're thinking, no, I've not made the money that can make me travel 6 countries, but that was never really your goal to start with. You just acquired that goal from somebody else's content, and now it's suddenly the thing you want to achieve. There's nothing wrong with having aspirations to want to travel the whole world, no. But if it's done on your terms with the reality of the life you live, I have no issues with that. But where You've not seen the borders of Nigeria before. You're talking about, oh no, if you're going to book ticket for me, it has to be first class.
That's what I don't like. Like they say, fake it till you make it. Cool. I get that terminology, but when you're now faking it past what you're making,
Or you as a
like you just said now, you never reach border, you never go anywhere. But when you're talking, you're like,
if I'm going to travel, I can't do economy. Please, economy is too tight.
Please.
And you see, even as a guy, you're not thinking, okay, maybe you want to take a girl on a trip now. You guys are thinking, oh, you want to do something nice. But you know that your pockets can't handle Dubai, can't handle Maldives, can't handle. Go to Ghana, like we just said. Go to Cotonou. But is that shame where now they've now turned those local places to content, but doing it in even this Lagos we're talking about now.
Bro, what you just said now.
I saw somebody in Lagos. I'm like, what?
This December.
Exactly.
Imagine trying to go to the beach. Then tell guys, okay, yeah, I got a big boat, 40-seater, whatever. Some guy now calls and was like, nah, man, can I see like other boats? Because he can carry some babes like that. So
it has to be lush.
He wants to carry some fresh boat, everything. I didn't say anything to him. I said no problem. The 40-seater, that's the boat that will carry 40 people, was about how much? That time, what is in 600 or 700 or so. Okay, cool. I sent him picture of the yacht cruise. She want a yacht you find out there. Luxury cruise boat for you and your buddies. I sent him the picture. And just underneath the picture, I put in the price.
You go first, body go first shake.
All of a sudden, you didn't care about what the bodies wanted again. You didn't really send it to bodies enter the 40-seater again. I'm like, nah, bro, you can live the lifestyle, but it's expensive.
It's expensive.
You want that flashy, you want the boat. Yeah, you go give them their 1 million now. I mean, their 1 point. Just the boat, they plenty, but give these people their money, Abi.
And there's honestly nothing worse than Nigerians who cut their coats. Like, I get it that cutting your coat oversized might be nice, shout out to Priest, but again,
you need yards to do that cutting of coat oversized.
Where you want to see the yards? Where do you want to see the yards?
The song said it's not cut your coat according to your size. It's cut your coat according to your yards. Because your size, you might be XXL, but you only have XL yards.
Or you have S.
So how do you want to cut XXL coat?
And that actually is a summary of every Nigerian and where we are as of today. I don't think we're really dawning on the fact that in the next 10 years, people who would be able to have money to do things don't go plenty like that. If we keep going in this direction.
Before there was poor.
There's low, then middle,
and
then
upper class.
Yes.
Now
there's middle, upper, then there's upper.
Do you understand? Before they get layers.
Yes.
Now is you got it or
you don't got it. That's it.
So, like you just said now, it's just going to keep doing like that. How many percentage they say of Nigerians? It's not like 2% that they say earn how much.
They have 500K in their accounts sitting at any given time.
The whole of the whole.
And again, you see, this is not even us saying, oh, don't watch social media. No. But you have to understand what it is you're gaining from it. You can watch it for entertainment.
Don't get lost in the sauce is what we're trying to say.
But don't get lost in the sauce. Because it doesn't make sense that you lose yourself for people who don't see. The part that scatters my brain is the fact that it's for people who don't know you.
No, the thing is that hearts, emojis, and fire and flames, you might feel like, oh my God, I know this person is my G.
They don't know
but
you.
But literally, it's not that.
The
moment you're cancelled, the moment nobody's going to. If you don't post, nobody cares. You know what's going to happen. If you don't post, they're not going to come and meet you and say, you need post since. What do you say? You posted something. You not posted in a while. You just posted. Someone just said, you're back. That person did not come and meet you and say, where have you been? You didn't post since. You just posted.
They moved on to the next person.
They moved. So everybody, man, you need to be like, don't get lost in the sauce, man.
Yeah, because there's, and you see, we talk about this on the serious note because there's a destruction trail that follows with living life like this, thinking that this is how life should be lived. And I think, the focus here is on the younger guys growing up now, really even consuming way more social media than we are, right? You need to get to the point where you understand real life that you're living and understand that social media is just a space for entertainment. And I don't think people are really thinking about that. They don't see it. You see, when you're watching TV back then, right? a lot of entertainment is something you want to emulate. But there's also points in the entertainment that that one is film trick. Film trick. There's almost no
Exactly
version of,
what you just said now.
there's no version of film trick now in
Everything
society.
to everybody is
It's
just
reality.
it's reality.
Reality.
See, a lot of social media, like, oh God, that was so perfect. It's film trick.
It's film trick.
It's literally film trick. Literally, what you just said about people, the people believing too much in social media, basically.
Yeah. Being able to assimilate too much.
Being able to assimilate too much in social media it has really affected the way even like the youths, for example, like the youngins now, what they're just thinking about is, oh, they need to flex. Because when I see, there's some videos I see, then I'll see some boys like 10, 11, 12, the day hotel lodged. As how? For what? What reason? Do you understand what I'm trying to say? Like, why? Then even some parents too, because that's the, like when people watch social media like this, is who is flexing that they resonate with the most.
Yep.
Oh, that guy is driving the Benz. And social media is literally not regulated. That's the truth about it. It's not
not
like that time. They could have, if they start anything, your popsicle just put 16 off.
Exactly.
They lock the parental guardian, they lock it, man. Or when they are traveling, they put it on only Cartoon Network. No, there's no dual DSTV.
Exactly. And they lock the
room
room
Cartoon
where
Network from morning to night. At night, they'll give you magic roundabout. Your eye will start paining you.
Not even just that. Now the times when maybe you and your friends want to watch match.
That's what I'm saying now, bro.
It's only Cartoon Network.
Cartoon Network is the only thing I'll be showing. Once it
bro.
reaches a certain time, maybe like 8 or so, you just know that it's magic roundabout to the next morning. That pain. So
and you watch it, you'll be sick of it.
You have to go and sleep now. You have to go and read one book or something. But now and it's not like everybody's coming to someone's phone and saying you can only watch this person, you can only watch this person.
Yeah.
Everybody just glorifies the most useless stuff. And like you said before, or like we were saying before, when we were to blame again for that a useless culture of glorifying bullshit. Because think about it, there's so many talented people and all that stuff. They're online showing their talent. It yields nothing. Then some random dumb person will do the dumbest shit. Or just you understand? And that's what everybody is resonating to. They're now following it. That's you've given that person a platform. That person is now somebody.
Yep.
Which makes no sense. But at the same time, okay, to each his own. Then again, the Egbons too, they know they help.
They don't.
Because the people that have talents that want to do this stuff, that are trying their best, they never see those people. It's the most random person. Someone will do one random song or one random scene and just call a name, and that's the person that they are pressing the big phones. What do you now expect the other people watching or whatever feeding to feedback? Say, oh, more guy, you didn't talk too much. You'll see action here. That's the way they will start. That's the mentality they will start getting.
Yeah, and Nigerians generally have this. I'll build myself until I find my helper. We do this thing where we are looking for a helper. I'm not even sure how we got to that point, but we're at the point now where
I can't even lie. I
say
it to my helper no find me. It's subconscious.
It's ingrained, and you know that helper narrative and that helper mindset. You only act in a certain way.
Yes, because the honest truth is that absolutely no one is going to help you. Number one, as a man, let me just even put this. This is what I'm talking to our guys here.
For you.
There is no help for you. It is you, yourself, and I. Not me or you.
Exactly. So you get, and if you know that you are really in tune with that, you would understand that there's nothing wrong with positioning yourself for opportunities.
That's it. But
that's in a way that this is my character. Let me just put this character so that the right people can see it. But because people see that anything goes, everybody's even trying to be crazy so that crazy can be entertaining. But you're not a crazy person. By nature, you don't act crazy. This craziness that you're doing, people are going to follow you, and then you use that platform to influence weird things. Imagine you are being crazy now, then you now touch a life of luxury. You now feed into the same thing we're talking about, which is trying to let people know, you're coming from a life of poverty. You've made some quick money. You're not telling people, if no be best, I don't want to.
Bro, we see that every time on social media. You see someone hustling, and the person blows, and the person starts chatting like they didn't hustle. And it's like, yo, we know when you were posting 500 posts a day and begging us on the same online.
Bro, I saw a video.
2 posts later, one or two brand deals later, you're now
everything is suddenly brand new.
Nah, man, bro, it doesn't work like that.
I saw a video on TikTok, 2 days ago. And it was this Benin guy. You know how Edo boys, they move now. He was recording himself eating. I mean, he still had that roughish look, so you can still tell that, if he has money now, new money.
Mm-hmm.
He had that roughish look, and he was eating maybe fried rice. He was, making a selfie video. He was cleaning a restaurant, I think, talking to either one of the attendants. I think he was trying to connect to their speaker, maybe to play music. I don't know what the context was. But I just heard the lady say, "It's on now, you can connect." Do you know what this guy said? This guy said, "Madam, she na JBL. If not be JBL, I know they connect to." And instantly, I was just reminded again that this is exactly what I'm talking about. Like, you know that you didn't grow up in wealth. There's nothing wrong with a fast break. There's nothing wrong. Everybody wants a breakthrough. But where is the sudden nasty behavior of, hey, please, if it's not the fancy stuff I don't want, like, how did we get there? And because now that person will have a platform, right? That person would have a platform to now make other people think that should be their. If it's not JB, or don't answer them, or if it's not first class. Do you hear girls say, if it's not booking you business class, no. How? You that you're giving the advice could barely afford economy 2 years ago. Okay, you have a fast break. Social media has helped you out. Or maybe even like business sponsored trips are allowing you experience business class. But you won't let them know that.
Oh no.
Your lifestyle content.
All you have to say is
another day, new city,
new
city.
A day in the life of a 27-year-old entrepreneur. That's just the package. Just a day in the life.
I mean, and that's why there's so many types of content now. You see a day in the life of a housewife, and then the housewife's day in the life is what a multi-billionaire would normally believe in. That's somebody who has done the work.
I think I know the video you're talking about, but let's keep it pushing.
But hey, see, in the end, this is not to even say that, stop putting in less work if you're putting in work in social media, or we're saying that, social media yields no results. No. We're talking about still being able to navigate it while not losing yourself, because whether we like it or not, this is not a subjective decision, or not subjective point of view. Social media is not real life. There's no version of the argument where anybody can prove to me that social media is real life.
No, there's none.
Social media would, or even down to the things that you are,
but everything is
really
angles. Everything is angles.
It's curated. Even the things that you are showing that are real is still curated. You're showing what sections of the video not to show.
You still have
even
to
on this podcast, there are sometimes you see some things that we cut them off.
Mm-hmm. Hey, exactly.
And that's to let you know that in the end, social media is not real life. But if people are saying things on social media that you can resonate with and take from, that they have some value in life, then yes, sure. If somebody is telling me that if you don't have a Bugatti in your car lot, you're still broke, please let me be broke. If that's what your version of broke is, because I know that I had a perspective on life without social media that let me know, okay, this is how life is. Let me just. Now that social media has shown me what people in US are doing, people in UK are doing, people in France are doing, people in Brazil, is now that I'm seeing that, people really travel a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Before it's something I didn't need to know. If I meet you and we talk, and someone you're like, oh, do you travel? I'm like, oh, where do you go? If you say you don't travel, and that's it, the conversation ends there. But now if you say you don't travel, they're like, you never go to Dubai.
No.
And then they look at you with this condescending demeanor, like
that. And the person that went there, the person didn't tell you how
they went there, what they went there
to do, what trials and tribulations.
If they'll do it again to go there, you get that kind of
so just
but in the end, we're just here to say, and we're really looking out for the younger crowd, right? Don't be consumed by everything you see on social media, because we know everybody says social media is bad, but it's really getting to the point now where it's horrible, right? And people are really getting swept away by the standards that are being created. And I think we need to all sit back, be careful, step back again, and recalibrate. This year, you know what I told myself? I'm just gonna post. Like, whenever I have a post that I normally would have done like too much. Okay, this doesn't look like. I'll just post. I'll just make, no matter how unclear the video is, no matter how, as long as it's something that within myself I feel like doing and posting. Because again, remember I told you social media is entertainment. If I think I'm entertaining, I'll do it. Now, if somebody looks at that post and says, or if I know that there's an undertone of my post that I'm trying to show that I live in a rich home, then that's a different thing entirely. If I know that there's an undertone of my post that, I'm using the entertainment to show you that, I really got it like that, then that's a problem. Because the people I'm now influencing by my posts will see that, okay, he got it, that this must be my aspiration, At no point, people might look at me and think I have a good life, but at no point in the things I show on social media would you ever say that, I must aspire to, at no point. And that's because, again, the way I grew up. My parents didn't have to. Everything must be Gucci, Chanel, this, even though they could afford it to the T. Do you understand? But we understood that the way life was everything is still a balance. You can have it today and lose tomorrow. Remember you mentioned it earlier that right now is a you got it or you don't. You can easily move from you got it to you don't in this generation. So exactly. So like this. So, but in the end, trust me, we can continue going on with this, but I think we have to wrap it up here. Do you have any like last few things you want to say about this topic? I think this was a really like interesting.
I just want to tell the youngins that you should take it easy, take it step by step, just grind, man.
Yeah.
Like stop trying to make the fast cash. You understand? Because just
yeah, and
due
again,
process is good.
Exactly. Yeah.
Growth.
And I also say that there's nothing wrong with having a breakthrough.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with please do if there's a fast cash with
Exactly.
you. Yeah. I'm just saying don't be fooled or don't be swayed by everything you see on social media.
Yep.
A lot of this is just packaging. Like as you see me now as a fresh, I don't dress like this every day. Someone gave me a styling. She said, please, can you do this? I was styled like this. Now me get time, but someone make me put this together.
Exactly.
I look damn good too as well. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But so it's not normal.
Yeah, and even someone like me now, I'll say that, oh, you look at me, oh, this guy looks fresh. I make my clothes. So if you're going to break the bank and spend thousands, whereas I found a hack and I said, you know what, rather than spend all the money, let me make it. I look good just like next guy. So again, see, just find the life that works for you. Be entertained by social media, but do not be drawn in by it or be influenced so much that your personal life continues to change. But yeah, this was a great one. I really enjoyed this. Let's know what you guys think. And again, remember to subscribe on all our platforms. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Subscribe to all our audio podcast platforms.
Share, and comment.
Yep. Follow us everywhere. Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. Just follow us everywhere. And until next time, guys, my name is Muriwa Unkoya.
It's your Malke Wonsu.
And this is
Menisms.